Funny Ops is one of the worst games I've ever played. I believe this game is a stain on the Soul Ops genre, a genre that's already been, getting worse by the year. There's a few saviors for it, but overall, I would say this genre doesn't have 2 years left to go before it's gone for good. And I wasn't going to talk about this game, but recently they came with an update that I believe was one of the secret routes. I believe it's like a secret route, and it was part 2 of it. Um, so they came out with an update, and it hit a player count so high that, to my knowledge, it either tied or got around the previous record, which was SFBR, or it beat SFBR's record. I'm not going to go into SFBR and the whole drama with that here, obviously, but it was the game holding the previous player count record for Soul Ops games, and now it's been beaten. And so I was like, let's look at this game. Let's give it another chance, because I haven't played it in like months, ever since I actually went and got tier 6, and it's basically the exact same. Like, quality-wise, it's not gotten better, so now I just feel like I have to say something about it. It really starts out with the grind. I'd say killing 260 bosses is a pretty decent amount for any game. That's a lot of time. And, the coins in this game are not the greatest. So, I want to get into the grind first. The grind. One thing I'll give Funny Ops is, before Nightmare Mode as a whole in the gameplay, and before Tier 6 actually, the Tier 1 to 5 is pretty good. That is one thing I'll say I think is its strong point, is its Tier 1 to 5 grind is amazing. It has a little bit of weak points, like Fatal Error is an incredibly high, jump in difficulty if you're not using Avenge. But other than that, like a few difficulty jumps in the bosses, it's, 1 to 5 is easily the highlight of the game, grind-wise, and oh, we care about our players. That's what it feels like. However. However. Tier 6. Tier 6, Tier 6, Tier 6. Tier 6! Initially, you start with Satsujinki. It's a reasonably priced character, 3,000 coins, not a lot. You're like, okay. Next character, Final Insanity. It's a jump. And I know he's not really the next character, but I'm talking about him because he came out before the Nightmare Mode update. Actually, these 3 did as a whole. Air Dust's pretty expensive. Then they added his passive, which is way too expensive, grind-wise. Then you have, obviously, the Nightmare Mode characters, including Bill, all being incredibly grindy. We'll talk about those in a second. But just, the coin gap between all the characters before Tier 5 being reasonable, and then Tier 6 making you grind hours for individual characters, when most of the bosses in this game have dodges, gets kind of, unreasonable to a point. I used to be able to use this character. I think I bought an upgrade, so I can't use Final Insanity anymore. But the general boss, I believe Hardtail, first boss in Nightmare Mode, gives only 100 coins? And do you want me to grind... Oh, let's see. 100,000. 1,000 boss kills. 100 special wins. And then these guys, which are just hell itself. I mean, the grind for anything after the general Nightmare Mode rush is awful. It's just awful. All the Tier 6 and Tier 7s that are, late game, terrible grinding. That's it. I feel like this game doesn't care about your time. That's the best way to put it. Funny Ops does not care about your time. Actually, they want you to play as long as possible, which is necessarily, that is a Roblox thing. They want you to play as long as possible. It's a game thing in general. But there's a difference between wanting your players to play as long as possible, and then absolutely fucking them over with the amount of grinding there is. You're not a full set game. You're not like Pal World. There's no reason for people to grind this that much. It's a fucking Roblox game. And to bring me into my next point about grinding, and I guess it's not necessarily about grinding, it's more about the amount of time you spend on the game. There is so much events and limited content. And I know they come back occasionally, like I know Hyperdust came back recently for his event, because they reran it for Madness. Other than that, I don't think they rerun events all that often. So there's an obscene amount of not only limited content, but paid content as well. And I understand, gotta get that back. But one of the Game Pass characters costs over $10. You could spend that on the actual Undertale and get more, like, benefit from your money. Get more for your, bank for your worth. I don't really know the saying there. All these expensive characters. Just, I don't really know how to phrase a lot of things I'm saying, because it genuinely flabbergasts me how much grinding this game has and how it has such a high player base with the amount of grinding there is. I'm not really sure how to put it. And I'm going off a script here. I don't give a fucking... I don't care enough about this game to make a script. But the last thing I do want to hit real quick, because I'm not trying to make this too long, is the boss quality. It's okay, but I will say all the bosses feel the exact same. And I know there's only so much you can do with them literally being Sans. Oh, here's Sans. Oh, here's Sans. Oh, maybe a Papyrus every now and then. Oh, here's Sans. Oh, here's Sans again. Oh, another Sans. But they gotta make the bosses a little more unique. Like, a lot of them feel the exact same, especially early game. I haven't gotten to the endgame tier 6 and tier 7. I've only seen them, so I don't know how they feel to fight. And I will not get to them because of how much grinding it is. And, I mean, just look at the numbers. I feel like it doesn't have to be said, look at the numbers. I've seen people who play this game talk about how bad the numbers get. Like, 900 boss kills in 66 special wins. This is obscene! The grind is miserable. There's a lot of content that a lot of players will never be able to get just from it being limited or paid. And the boss quality is god-awful. So I don't get how this game beat SFBR in numbers. Because regardless of what happened with SFBR, it was a better game. Like, objectively speaking, it was a better game. They cared about your time. The quality was there in terms of bosses. Like, there's not much more I can say on that. This game is just awful. Is that the best way I can say this? This game is awful. I can't make a review on it. It's awful. That's gonna be it. It's just awful.